So how do you talked about kind of finding the energy? You're responsible for finding the energy. So how do you do that?
It's a great question. And you know what? I don't have one solution for that. Sometimes I just need to get away from the screen. And I know that's probably obvious, but sometimes it's just overkill. I'm trying to do too many things at once, and I just need to get away, get the dog out for a walk, or take the children out to the park, and just sort of not do this for a little while, and remember that get some sense of perspective. Remember, this is not everything, and that my sense of overwhelm sometimes is the problem. The work isn't the problem; it's my confidence or me trying to do too many things. So I think sometimes getting away from it. Sometimes it's about digging deep and just getting my head down and really working hard and almost going, well, I've got this deadline or I've got this deliverable that I've got to get done. Just gonna have to do it. And I don't even know what that's called, but digging deep and gritting my teeth and just being determined and getting on with it. And I don't always know which of those two. Is it time to take time away and have a break? Is it time to really get my head down, remove distractions and really focus? And sometimes I try one until it fails and then I try the other one. How about you? What sort of things do you do to?
I mean, I think I'm not even sure there's kind of a magic answer. So yeah, for me, very similar. So definitely sometimes find myself just sitting at the screen and thinking, I can't, there's nothing happening here, and then I have to just go away. And I do find exercise, so either going for a dog walk or spinning or something like that when I haven't got a broken arm is really useful. And actually I've had some really good sort of moments of clarity when I'm doing that, so kind of it seems to clear a bit of a thought blockage or whatever, so that's really useful. But also I know what you mean about just getting kind of having to get down to it. And I think for me what works then is kind of just thinking about breaking it down. So not there's a tendency, isn't there, when you feel overwhelmed, that you sort of look at the whole thing and just think, I don't know where to start. And actually if you just think, right, so focus on a little bit of it that's actually really sort of factual or practical or something like, so writing a list or looking at some figures, something that's kind of very data driven almost, if that exists in the piece of work that you're doing. And that can sort of help you get going with the sort of bigger bits, or the vaguer bits, I find. Sort of starts the sort of thinking going.
I think that's very true. And I think the blank piece of paper, blank screen is really quite intimidating sometimes, isn't it? I think you're so right that making it practical. I know you've said in the past, like, look at the facts. So I'm stealing your phrase. You said that one to me, and I think it's so true. If I'm feeling overwhelmed, it's because I'm looking at the whole thing, or applying my own sense of confidence or to this problem. But actually, focus on a bit of it. Focus on a chunk.
Yeah, and I have to say that was my coach. It works amazingly well. So thank you, Mandy.